to let it eat me up. You influence my frame of mind. My heart is stuck in a loop of your rhythm and right. I tried to replace you with something new. Once my body dries, heartbreak along the ground. Dancing about the idea of you, whilst you decide if I belong to lost and found. You know I'm dying to reach out to you. I'm trying but you can't see. You say my calls never come through. Why can't you just hear me? I'm crying 'cause I can't feel you. My heart's sinking to my feet. I'm lying 'cause I can't touch you. Why can't you just hear me? It seems to have impact on me. I feel pain every time you cry. You say you'll be back before I know it. Why'd you always lie? I tried to get on with somebody that's not you. What's to hide the pain that sits before my eyes? Dreaming about the idea of you, whilst you decide if I fall or if I fly. You know I'm dying to reach out to you. I'm trying but you can't see. You say my calls never come through. Why can't you just hear me? I'm crying 'cause I can't feel you. My heart's sinking to my feet. I'm lying 'cause I can't touch you. Why can't you just hear me? You know I'm dying to reach out to you. I'm trying but you can't see. You say my calls never come through. Why can't you just hear me? I'm crying 'cause I can't feel you. My heart's sinking to my feet. I'm lying 'cause I can't touch you. Why can't you just hear me?
Hello and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you may be. Welcome, 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 and happy Friday Eve. How's everyone doing? Today was one of those days again for me. I hit a wall. And I'm like, boy, I am tired. And then I just got this huge burst of energy, which I feel like is most nights. Stream just gets me so excited. You had a good day on Speedstorm today. Lots of first and second finishes on ranked. Ooh, congratulations. GG for you. Maybe a couple of GGs. They're not even in my top ones. GG, good. Very nice. You doing some very impressive work over there. I'm over here still just playing on like amateur, but I'm feeling like it's a good time. That's what I'm here for. I'm here for a good time. Not looking to like become your next competitive racer here or anything. Definitely not the case. I had a lovely dinner tonight though. It was a gnocchi alfredo with a pesto basil sauce with a nice like little side salad with some mixed greens, Olive Garden dressing, and some Parmesan. And then there's this thing, it's like a 4-bean salad that's kind of like in like vinegar or canned. I don't know how they make it, but a little bit of that on top of it. Delicious. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. But how are you doing today, Endless? How's your day going? Had a nice large work project that I got all wrapped up last night, so freed up tonight for us, so we were able to go live, which I'm really excited for. Because I was thinking about it last night, like really, like one of the places that I feel like the absolute best is here on stream. Like that's just like, it's like my happy place. I love being here so much. Had 6 beers too. I drive better after I've had a few. Hopefully only in video games, so Endless. Keep yourself safe now. Safety first. So, you know, I have all these like gas station stories, and so I was at the gas station again. This was yesterday, and I was going to check out, and the cashier, he like knows me really well. We know everything about each other, with the exception of each other's names. It's like my neighbor. I didn't know their name this whole time. But it wasn't until like yesterday I like really realized that he started like paying attention to like things that I was purchasing and things like that. And he's like, yeah, what do you got planned for the evening? And this was probably 4 months ago. And I was like, oh, just playing some video games. He's like, nice. You ever thought like about streaming or anything? I was like, no, I actually do stream. And he's like, oh, that's really cool. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, how many followers do you have? And I'm like, it can be kind of an embarrassing question, you know, like, because when you think of someone who like streams on Twitch, usually they're like, oh, I have thousands of followers. I was like, I have 60, you know, but it's a very proud 60 that I have. You know, I'm very thankful for every 61 of them that follows us. And he's like, no, man, that's super dope. That's super dope. I have some gas station stories too, but they're not safe for work. Okay, we'll save those for the we'll save those for later. And so this was like months ago that I told him about being on Twitch. And so we were checking out last night, and he's like, any big plans for the evening? No, I even say that. He's like, so what's on the agenda? You have some video games you're going to be playing tonight. I'm like, this man remembers? This man remembers. Like, that's you have quality workers at your gas station, is when they remember not only your favorite things you like to purchase, but also they remember what you like to do in your free time. So I always have like either it's a great gas station story or a terrible gas station story. But something that I didn't realize until today. So I don't know if anyone else can recognize this, but my shirt, like I don't know if this has always been the case, and I've just always been like looking at it like with a crooked head, but it is extremely off. Not only can you see that it's not parallel with my neckline, it's also like not even like even. Like if I'm comparing it to my chesticles, like it doesn't even sit centered on my shirt, and I'm like, did I wash it funny one time, or has it always been like all like askew? And I decided I was not changing because, you know, even all of us here are a little bit off too. So we have a shirt that's a little bit off. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. But I don't know if anyone else is watching anything exciting right now, but Scream 6 is now on Paramount Plus. I've only watched half of it so far because I am really bad when it comes to watching movies. First, maintaining my attention for that extended amount of time. First off. Second, I passed out. So I didn't get to finish it. So I'm excited to get to watching a little bit more Scream 6. So, yeah, that's a thing. But Endless, the Pizza Hut melts, have you had one of those before? I have seen them on commercials, and I have attempted to order them, but they close earlier. Vegas, things close early. It's crazy. but they look delicious. It looks like a freaking like taco, like with like the crunch of a taco, but all the of a pizza on the inside. Yes, 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 yes. Also, I think I found a fix to getting chat on the screen when we are streaming. You won't see it, but I'll see it when we're racing. So we're gonna try that tonight. Yes, that is totally me, Endless. Because if it's like 30-minute episodes, I can get it in chunks, you know, like I'll watch like 30 minutes, and then if I get like distracted, I can come back. But if you're like watching a movie and you get distracted, like you have to like rewind it, and it's like, oh, I still have another like 45 minutes to an hour left of it. Like, you know, like, oh, I only got 10 minutes left of this episode. I'll finish it up and continue on with the rest of my day. Very, very, very smart. But, you know, even that, like, there is some of these like TV shows that they're like, so Stranger Things was a one-off for me. Like, that one, it was just like, it grips my attention so hard. It has a chokehold on me. But those were like, what, 2-hour episodes? Like, they were long. Those were movies. But when you get these other ones that are like kind of segmented into smaller bits, like definitely much more bingeable, but more watchable as well, because maintaining attention for a long time, very, very difficult. I was even talking to a coworker, and we were talking about like watching movies, and we were talking about Avatar 2, The Way of Water, and I really, really want to watch it. And I'd love to watch it like in IMAX in the movie theaters. How gorgeous would that be? But 3 hours in a movie theater with distractions in the background, the constant smell of popcorn and sweets, like that's a lot of sensory overload for that time period. Versus like at home, it's a little bit easier because it's a bit more manageable. So help me if a cat is staring into an LED light right now. I really hope not. I just saw the shadow in the background. Ma'am? Ma'am. What is this girl doing to her eyeballs? Legit just staring into these lights. She's over here in the corner. She's like, yeah, what about it, bro? What are you gonna do? You're in your chair. She knows that's when she can get away with things. When I'm distracted with video games, work, or just being on stream. Now she's on the freaking TV stand. Bro. Ma'am? Oh wait, now here she comes. Watch. She gonna land she gonna land it? Ma'am. Let's see if she lands it. Ma'am. She stuck the landing. Oh. Do I need to move Sassy? Y'all don't need to see that. Oh my god. Alright, she's back to a decent position. She's not exposing herself to the internet now. No, I think it's the first time she's ever done that. Oh my god, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Speaking of cats, Goose got another yellow banana today. My girls, they need to get some new yellow bananas. Maybe I'll order them some. Being vicious with it again? Yes, it's that fresh catnip. It hits different. It hits different for them. There's this like... I don't remember if I told this story, but it was for St. Patrick's Day, and we had like a work party. I was gonna say Halloween party. That's not yet. We had a work party for St. Patrick's Day, and like everyone's like, wear something green. So we're like all sitting at our desks, and one of the activities was like find the closest green item that you can, and it's this green, ugly, furry ball that was right behind you that the cat was playing with. And I grab it, and my coworkers are like, "What the is that? What is that?" And I'm like, "All right, wait, like, come with me. This is not just a random furry thing in my house." He gets it in a death grip and then kicks it and bites it. That's what Lex does. Petra, on the other hand, which she is being glorious and just cute at the end of the couch over there. She just like nuzzles it. She enjoys the good company. She nuzzles it. Maybe she'll throw it in the air depending on the size of the toy. But most definitely. Alright. Writing it on the list. Yellow banana. And of course I have to buy 2, and then Lex owns both of them. That's how this house works. She takes all of them. Thought I had another story to share today. I don't think so. But I'm glad we have some great content that we got to bring to life. Thanks, Lex! You precious little angel. Making this like an 18++ stream. Lex. So, what's on the docket for tonight, you may ask? You may, Austin, what are we doing tonight? Well, you may have guessed from our title. I just want to go fast. Maybe I can do it with a southern accent. I just want to go fast. Is that better? Maybe. A little bit of Ricky Bobby. Ricky Bobby. I just want to go fast. I guess I have to say Ricky Bobby in order to get into character. My name's Ricky Bobby, and I just want to go fast. So we're playing. I don't know when we're going to stop. I'm sorry. If you are over Speedstorm content, please let me know now. But I was thinking that tonight... Bags aren't terrible tonight, I guess. We're going to do something similar to what we did the other night. We're going to do Speedstorm for most of the stream, and then we're going to end stream by chilling out a little bit with Dreamlight Valley. So I was reading up, and I saw a couple of things that may enhance our possibility of getting this stupid here and there fish. I attempted the other night as well, and I gave up again. But while I was in there this week, I went and completed a couple of different challenges, and I don't know if anyone else has completed any of these challenges. Let me know if you have. There was the orange potato challenge, red potato challenge, and the blue potato challenge. And I know I showed y'all my struggles I was having with the blue potato challenge. Well, I just like had something in my gut the other day that's like, it's gonna work today. It's gonna work. And I was able to get into those 2 spots that I was talking about, like easily. Like it was just like butter. Just slipped right on. Didn't need lube or anything. It was right in. And was able to get the blue potato and everything else I needed. So I got all of those completed. So I have all these vials with different colored things inside of them. But I have no idea what to do with them. So I assume eventually this is going to be like leading into some massive thing. Because from what I'm kind of understanding so far, is there's like this like potato. This weird thing with Gameloft and potatoes. And like every new season it gets into like potato theme. So I think that's led up to the 3 orange, blue, red. Oh, and there was the gold potato. Gold potato as well. I forgot 4 potatoes. Gold, red, blue, and orange. We got all those completed. So, got all these vials and I have no idea what to do with any of them. So, we're going to see if we can get Nala's mission completed. Also, ended up getting Buzz Lightyear's mission. You know how we were kind of like perusing around the island looking for all of these little aliens? Like, I didn't know if they were going to be in the Disney characters' homes, because it said they were going to be hiding and in common areas. And I was like, so I looked around the island, didn't find anything there. Spoilers! Plug your ears for the next 15 seconds if you don't want to hear it. I'll take my hand back up and just like, hey, come back if you don't want any spoilers. If you're having trouble finding any of them, 50% of them are inside of the castle. The other 50% are in Remy's. And those are 2 places I did not go for the last couple times I've been playing. So when I went into the castle for the orange potato challenge, they were like literally like 9 of them were just laid out everywhere. So I think they've been like accumulating over the days, like just still populating. Same thing happened with Remy's. I haven't been in there a while, and legit, the place was packed full of aliens. So if you're having trouble finding them and you haven't been to Chef Remy's or the castle yet, that's where you gotta go. Alright, welcome back for those who didn't want any spoilers. Alright, let's get the game started. Let me get some things moved around, get the stream game changed over. Ooh, we are not raiding yet. Disney Speedstorm. And I do genuinely promise this is not becoming a Disney stream. We will play other things, I promise. I was actually thinking a lot about Aloy today. And because I was watching someone do Red Dead roleplay, and they did a one headshot to a deer, and I was like, remember that one time I did a double headshot with a single arrow? I want to get back to those days. And I feel like if we don't play anytime soon, I may lose my touch. We're gonna have to relearn everything again. Yeah, they like accumulated super fast, like, because I went in and I was like, all right, because you have to go to all these realms for the orange potato challenge, and I'm like, oh, alien, 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 like they were just everywhere. And then I was looking online. I do cheat a little when it comes to Disney Dreamlight Valley because it can be slightly frustrating. I love discovering things, but also it just gets to the point where I'm like, I'm over this. Let me look. And it was like, oh, find the rest at Remy's. It just said Remy's. So I first went to Remy's house, like, because that's also some place you probably don't go often. It's like they're not here, and so like there's only one other place it could be, and that was Chef Rez. Is that what it's called? Chef Remy's? Chef Rez? Oh, what is it? What is it? Is it Chef Remy's? I don't know what it's called. Anyways, let's go ahead and I think I changed stream title. Let me get some things moved over and we will get started. I got my little chat up on screen here. I'm really excited about it. Now, I'm just gonna have to play around with where it's gonna sit. I really love even like the background music on this game a lot. Is my audio up all the way? Alright, so we may have to move it for now, because every time I want to go play a game... Is right here a good spot? Excuse me while we work on placement. So we're gonna first go and do our... Golden Pass? No. We need to go to play. And we're gonna go to limited time events. And we're gonna go down to our daily coin rushes. Actually, I think we have something we can get first. Let's go to the store. I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I'm like a little bit chilly right now. I'm chilly and it's like 80 degrees outside. I may regret that here in 5 minutes. We'll see. All right, daily coin rush. All right, so we're gonna do both these. And of course, we're doing it with our boy Donald. We gotta get some reps in, get some practice. I think the chat will be in a good area for here, as long as I can see like the start race button. Start race screen. Don't want to turn it up. Do you want me? Does it need to be turned up? Is it too quiet? It's usually where it is, I think. Oh, the AC, you mean? No, like it was on 72. Oh yeah, we can. I'm enjoying where we're at right now. We'll come back. We'll come back for Apprentice. Let me start with this, and then we'll get into more. I gotta get my movement back in, my mojo. I was like, what are we turning up? Are we turning up the heat? We're turning up the drama. We're turning up the energy. What are we turning up here? Alright, so we have the chat placed where it's more easily seen. So let's see if I can be better at it. See, I saw an LOL in there. Ooh. What do you think you're hitting over here? I'm coming for you. Yep, told you. Whoops. All right. I didn't even see what we had to do for this challenge. Alright, we did decent that one. Oh! That was a close one, y'all. I forget these are one and dones. Okay, I forgot. I didn't even read the objectives. It's probably first place and win, right? Yeah, okay. We got this. We got the momentum. We got the power. Get out of here. You got the power. You got the touch. Oh, come here. Boom. All right, we got this. You're nasty. Woo, woo. I do enjoy when this one goes backwards. I feel like it's pretty badass. I thought it was supposed to be a double. That did not feel like a double at all. And we're quite ahead now. So I wrote down a couple of Ricky Bobby quotes to use during stream today. I'm trying to find the perfect time to use them. Thank you, Endless GG. Alright, Ricky Bobby. Tom Cruise, come use your witchcraft on me and get this fire off me because I am on fire! I'm saying this is our first round, but still. Also, I'm slightly nervous to get like into the higher ones because I'm like, what if I just start making a damn fool out of myself? Especially, this map's not an easy map. This one's a challenging map. Drifter. Oh, see? The challenge. The challenge. Advanced Apprentice. We'll try it. We'll try it. We're going to give it one try. We'll at least shoot for the drift, and if we get a win and a slide and a grind pipe, no. We'll come back. We'll come back, y'all. Because I do believe, correct me if I'm wrong, I do believe that the new Season 2 are started. No! It didn't? 4 hours. Alright. I need to get back in here more often. Alright, so we'll go back and do more of those then. Let's go for a challenge. I suppose this. We're gonna go with a challenge. Alright, we're gonna go Apprentice. So win the race, use the grind pipe, and drift for 2 seconds. Drifting's not hard. We'll see about the other two. We do have Donald. We do have a little bit of brawler in us, so... Oh, missed that. Oh well. What can we do? Yep. Alright. Can we do this? Can we do this? I'm having faith. We got this. Alright, this is gonna be the one. Alright, boom. We at least got one. We got one thing. The sand, though. Uh-oh. Do we got it? Do we got it? Do we got it? Do we got it? Woo! Just slide right up on the pipe. I like the drama of a jump. I think I'm just used to jumping on them as well because of some of the other maps. Just slap right up. Slap right up. We got both. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. We have quite a few of them. Can we go shopping with some of them and see if there's anything we really want? No. Now chat is a little, now my little makeshift chat is a little in the way now. Good night. We can just minimize it in between races. I feel like I'm a genius. Not really. It's something I've heard of before, but. It's all head. Was there anything that's for Donald? Mickey and Friends. Because we've been using Donald a lot. Yeah, it's all goofy. Sully's suit is cool. Carts packs. This cart color, though. Is it a vibe? I feel like it kind of is. Oh, that's a lot of points, though, too. Maybe we'll just save them up. We'll save them up for a rainy day, see if anything extra special comes. Is the thing that we need for Donald here? What other limited events do we have going on right now? It all started with a mouse. Reach top 3, slide a grind pipe for 3 seconds. Okay. Top 3, slide a grind pipe for 3 seconds. Bring back my chat! It definitely does not look as good as the graphics of the game, so it's kind of a sore thumb, or sore for the eye. What's the phrase? Oh, I did not mean to jump off. That was a oopsie. Missed that one. Let's go. We got really far behind, but I think there's some people beneath us. I F that one up hard. Oh, that looks new. We were hauling there. Hauling. Ooh. No, get out of my way. Ooh. I should have just gone with it and kept going. Hop off and boost. Just be sure to use tickets before the season ends. Okay, copy. Right? There we go. Woo! Can we maintain? Can we maintain? Yes. Go, 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 go. This one's a fun map. I'm trying to think of where's that area though where the fire shot off that we need to use like some extra boost. We didn't have to win that one. It was just top 3. But I think season ends, right? And listen, like it said 45 days. We have a little bit of time, right? Just a simple jump will do it? Oh, and I'm just going just... That makes sense. A simple jump. What was this one again? Boost 3 times. Okay. Copy. I don't know why our music player decided to initialize in the middle of stream. We've been already using you, boo. Nasty. I don't know if this is the best way to go, because I guess it took us up more. Ooh. We missed that one, but we can still catch up. I have faith. Final lap. Get our boost in. By the way, when you have a boost, you can offload it without any speed penalty. The perfect time for shortcuts. What is the speed penalty? What is this so-called speed penalty that you speak of? Correct. Oh, no, no, no! No, no! How do I reverse? Ah. Like when you go off-road and slow down. Okay, copy. Also forgot what a gas pedal was just there. Great, right? How far is our first place up here? They're way ahead. They're already there. They've been through. I'm thankful I have that little chat I put on screen because the music player that we use straight up just reloaded and covered the entire chat. So we've completed all those objectives. Now I just wish it would like disappear though. Like, bye, completed. This is the one I don't like, right? Yeah, we're not doing that one. Reach top 3, reach top 3. Win the race, manual boost 2 skills. Oh, there's a lot on here. I think we're just gonna try our best and see what comes from this one. There's a pretty big shortcut near the beginning of that track. The one that was just the last challenge with Mike Wazowski. Did he just do the... Oh, what was that? Oh, it's really spicy. Oh, crap. Wait. Alright, maintain. Oh, they're really passing up now. Alright, we gotta go. Fuck. We'll have to, maybe we'll try it then. No objectives complete. We didn't do any of those? Oh, I forgot it's based off of the character! Silly me! Alright, so where is the... Where's the shortcut on this one? Should I Google? Or just learn during one of our 3 tries? Maybe we'll just learn during one of our 3 tries. It's like right after the first or second turn, you make a hard right. Okay. After the first or second turn, make a hard right. Definitely need that now. First or second turn, make a hard right. Oh, the jungle map. Why we are so far behind on this one. Nasty. I think I know what you're talking about, because I think I've seen them fly across. No boost yet. Now we got boost. Ooh, I'm coming for you, Mike. Is that Mike? That was the end of the line. Give me something good. That's where that was smart. Okay. Well, that was a challenge. 218, you think we could do it better? All right, let's see. Let's do better. We got this. I'm almost like looking at this chat area and like, maybe do I just put it like in the center of my screen and put it over my Razer? That's a bad decision. $23.19! Jeez! Fuck. Alright, maybe we're not beating that last time. Maybe we can get some people knocked out here, though. Oh, come on. I just want to get one of them out. Give me this one, please. I'm lucky I had that. Very lucky I had that. Otherwise, we would have been Gonzo Alonso with that truck. Gonzo Alonso. What was that? These players playing dirty. I noticed most of them take this way. Did we do it? We did it! Did we do better this time? That was our goal, was to do better. Do better. Thank you, Endless. We did better by 1 second. I'll take it. I will take it. How do you see where you're sitting? Your position. You're in the top 100% rank. I am of the worst. The worst. What do we have here? All Monsters Inc. So, win the race, reach top 3, drift 400 meters, and win and perform drift boosts. Which I know I do them, but I do them unintentionally. Is there even a top 200%? Or there probably is, and you just don't even make it. You just don't win anything, right? At least not the top 500%. I like the positive thinking, Endless. I appreciate it greatly. So there was quite a few of these. So we're just gonna do good things. Let's do good things this round. There's only 6 of us. Also, something I need to start looking into, if it's worth like offloading these, like I have been. Oh, fuck. I hindered myself with a drift, yo. And I hit jump instead of hitting her. I don't think that was good balance. Is that another point where I could jump? Because we've missed that a few times. One more lap. One more lap. Until you're... I think you remember you told me this. I would be frustrated as well, Donald. We are not maintaining well this race. Also, can you do me like a little bit more of a solid than... This was the worst race we've ever done. You just need sufficient speed. That was really sad. That was the saddest race we've ever had. That makes me kind of sad, a little bummed. We're gonna try again. And on the ramps, you just need sufficient speed, okay? You are my Phil to my Hercules. Watch the wheels. that one up. We need as much. Can we get something better? Like, they are 14 seconds ahead of me. Oh, I'm invincible for that. Fuck. It's... I don't understand how I get so far behind. This is ridiculous. I couldn't catch a break in the big leagues. That is for sure. Fuck. Alright, we're done with this one. We're done. I'm throwing in the towel. I was even slower this time. Nope, we're done. We're done. We're going back to where we belong. Top 100%. Yes! They're insane! It's alright, I'm not hard on myself. Alright, let's just... We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back to our casual season. Which I think we've already beat this one too, so it would be just going back and playing other ones. Because I want to do this for at least another 30 minutes before we go to Dreamlight Valley. Reach top 3, grind pipe, finish the race 2 times while boosting for 6 seconds. So I just saw grind rail. So we'll use grind rail. That's what it means by twice. Okay. That one. Shoot. Oh. Shit. Still in third, I guess. And now we're back in 8th. Great. I'll miss those ones, but we'll get these. We'll get these boosts. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Nice bouncing. Thank you. Thank you very much. perk. Bro. I'm getting out there. And Meg's in here? Oh, shit. We're getting close to the end. That felt good. That felt good. That felt good. Do we get both of them? Oh. We need to finish the race one more time, right? Finish the race 2 times while boosting for 6 seconds? Am I reading this right? Okay. I thought I was. But thank you for reassuring me. Missing shit again. No! Get this. Get that. Alright, cool. Gotta get this guy right here. It's also weird thinking you're like driving in the air, like controlling your controller. We haven't got one of those in a while. That sucked. Okay. We're coming in. We're gonna come in hot. Let's see if we can get him. We might be able to catch up. Oh, nope. Still maybe. We still got a maybe. Oof. I forgot to jump. Oh, oh, nope. That one got a little messy, yo. How close was it? Very, very close. Alright, we got it. We got it. We got it. What's the code of the bag? I'm just trying to figure out why the Medusa ones were so hard. Why was it so hard? Why's it gotta be hard? reach top 3, drift for 200 meters. So drifting and finishing the race, right? Top 3, 200 meters. Thank you for the GG, Endless. You're the best hype. You're the best hype man. Ugh. I do have to say, not one of my top 5. Not one of my top 5 favorites. I banged myself off the side. What's that about? It's kind of dramatic when that's up on the spool. Ooh. Ooh. Well, thankfully we had that. Peace and blessings, yo. I need to look up what this one does, because I'm not really certain what this one actually does. Maybe it just makes you invisible, right? Oh, I felt the boost on that one. I felt that one. Woo! I think it'll get me every time. Bye-bye! You can get hit or hit more, and you can drive through people. Ah, yes, okay. You're not taking this from me! Damn! Celia May. Alright, so we're gonna have to race one more time. And our ultimate goal is just to use boosts. We just gotta use those boosts. So I think you talk to that Medusa like you talk to your cats? Well, is that what cat voice is it? Is it the one where they're staring into LED lights? Cat voice? Or what cat voice? When you use their full names, that's the kind of, yes, that's the attitude I have towards Celia May. Celia May. Got me again. Oops. Spicy. Oh, this one's a tight race here. That's what we're looking at here. Something real tight. Oh, damn it. Yes, got one right before we ran out. What I like to see. Which I am very tempted to use and like wait to use the bonus, like wait to use them, like the speed boost. But there's also like I just want to like, what if I just don't use it at the right opportune moment? I wonder if you can get hit by the cannons. Like right there was a really great opportune time to use a speed boost because we're going through the sand, right? I recognized good old... Let me through, let me through! I know this wasn't our goal to win, but there's just something good. It's about winning a race. And I think, so my finger like tends to like lean a little bit, so like... I'm always like up on one side. I'm like my shirt, I'm just a little bit off. So thank you, GG's all around. Shang has been at the top of a lot of these here. Like been a lot atop of the. Let's talk here. Let's get our words out, Austin. I did not know that. I've enjoyed Mortal Kombat over the years, but it has been many years since I've played Mortal Kombat. I think it would have to take me back to... I'm gonna say like PlayStation 4, but like that doesn't like you're like, oh, PlayStation 4, it's not that old, but like I feel like it feels like a long time to me. I also was thinking the other day, I was like thinking of like old photos of my myself, because there was this photo that popped up in like my memories of my phone of me and a former coworker, and I was like, I look so different than I used to. But I'm like, also that photo with my coworker was like 7 years ago. Like, yeah, you're probably gonna look a little different. And we're on one of my favorite maps, and we need all that good juju. Zero, zero, zero to hero. I'm not even seeing the lyrics right. The hero. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Alright, we've had worse. We've had much worse before. I do like this one, but I only like this when someone bumps into me. Otherwise, I feel like it's slightly useless. Like, if there's no one willing to bump into you, and when the storm comes, whew, the thunder, the lightning. Only one? Only one? Was it wrenches that we... No, we need something else for Donald to get him upgraded. That's for sure. Alright. I think we... Are we done here? Do we want to be done? I'm just really excited for this to be live. Like, so excited. As a community, I think we should make an effort to call Jack Sparrow by his proper name, Johnny Depp. I love both names. I love Johnny Depp as an actor. I think Jack Sparrow is a genius character. I think we're gonna do that race one more time, and then we will go over to our other game. Unless one of these... I just really like that map a lot. It makes me feel real good. Beauty and the Beast top 3, Jungle Book top 3. Oh my goodness, this is bringing back the trial days. Too funny. I think this is Jungle Book. Okay.
Oh, that's Wazowski with a Z.
Refined, poised, punctual.
Can he be upgraded?
Oh yeah!
I need to move this. Level 6, and we have to get top 3. Alright, I would almost bet channel points on us getting a Norton antivirus coming in, disrupting stream. Is this the one, the jungle that you were talking about? Don't have to hang it a quick right. No, before we get in, I have to like distinguish my rights and my lefts. Oh my gosh, endless! Like, just push a little, like, thought, like you were hoping. Oh! I see it now, and this is where you need a boost at. Ah. Oh, you definitely need a boost for that. That's not something you can head right into. That is for sure. Whenever I do that, they don't ever do anything.
That's okay.
I always try being like proactive and putting them behind me. Do I get boost with him with this? Everything's just freaking out right now.
If Balloon saw me, he'd be real proud.
Everything and its mother wants to open up on the computer right now. Did I just restart? Are we still live? Are we still live? Yeah, okay. Lord have mercy. In Mario Kart, the invisible thing works for shortcuts too. Oh, okay. We blew him out of the water that time. That was very nice. That was good work. All right. For anyone who's watching for Speedstorm, we are going to go over to another game. We're going to still stay Disney adjacent with Gameloft, but we are going to go over to Dreamlight Valley, the Valley of Dreams. Because I really want to get this Nala mission complete. Nala, Nala, Nala. We don't need that chat. Capture cards freaking out. That's about right. No, I did not vote in the community poll. I don't think I have. I don't think I have. I was watching some Red Dead roleplay, and one of the questions was like, have you ever peed the bed? And it was like so innocent. The other character was like, yes, I have. Like, oh, we need details. They were like, well, I was a child. I wasn't yet potty trained. So yes, I wet the bed. See, I didn't even have to like type anything else. It pulled up the next Disney thing. What did your girlfriend say? She was like, what the F? What the F was that? All right. Nala. So, from what I read with this, I'm still curious. What did the girlfriend say? What did the girlfriend say? What makes her a saint? Bless her heart. That was a really good girlfriend. That was a really good girlfriend. Alright, so we're going to have to craft something. So, from I read online, because I'm so over this mission, is that if you do the miracle fish bait, even more... Ooh. I'm a little nervous. Miracle or even more miraculous? We have enough to make both of them, I think, if we decide to. That's a lot of crystals for this one. 10, 20. Okay, so we'll try this one. If this doesn't work, we'll come back and we'll make the next one, alright? And it didn't say where to fish, it just said fish anywhere. But Disney did allude to on their Instagram to something. Should I grab someone who's fishing? Can we... Who's one of my fishing people? Characters. Merlin? Oh, I don't want to hang out with Merlin. Oh, you might want that, huh? Yeah, thank you, Endless. Yeah, it'll be there in just a sec. Oh, but we have to make sure it's to your liking. Gameplay. That looks good. Oh, there we go. There it is. Beautiful, beautiful. Gorgina. Also, I'm moving my mouse between screens and it's still playing the audio. Did I fix something I didn't know I needed to fix? I think there has to be someone else that was fishing. Scar? Yeah, let's do Scar. So we're going to put in like that like whole Lion King vibe. Let's find Scar. We're going to take him along with us to go fishing. It's in his humble abode. Also, I've been completing these Lightyear missions. And your reward are a shit ton of flowers. And I'm like, what am I... I'm not putting flowers...
It's about time.
In storage in my home. Like, I'm not. Like, there was a lot of flowers that he was giving for them. And so, of course, you know what I had to do? I had to add to the Valley of Flowers. Come on, Scar.
I guess the great kings of the past.
So, it has grown beyond just here. It is now...
Have you ever heard
all the way over here, and you can see like they're in like patches of blue, patches of red, because that's how they're dropping. Oh, is this? Are we getting the mysterious music because
just listen to
Scar's with us? All right, so on the Instagram post, it had the picture of the here and there fish. Even more miraculous fishing bait. Use. Alright. It had it on the beach, in Dazzling Beach. So, we're gonna try. Let's double check the time. It is approximately 9:40 in the Pacific Star West. I think it's that's RP language. I think they say Pacific Star Time. I don't know. I'm trying to practice. Trying to get my practice in. See, this is what happening last time. And then we have Donald. Not the brightest crayon in the box. It was an upgraded rod that we had. It was like given to us. A version of it was given to us. So that thing that we just crafted at the craft station, that's what we were crafting, was the upgrade for this. But with this, it's only temporary. It only works for like so many casts. But it said it was supposedly supposed to help increase your likelihood of getting the here and there fish. I don't typically ever use it, but I think like we'll use it on one of these spots and I'll show you what it does. And the only one I'm going to show you that I can guarantee will work is we're going to go to... So when I first got all these potions, I was just like, oh cool, let's just equip them all, let's use them all. And then I just was just like trading them like they were just normal. But let me show you. So here we are, we have a white spot, right? But watch when I cast my reel, it turns red. So we're going to get a lobster immediately every time using this spell. And it's easier. It didn't take as many times as well. And we got an extra lobster. But it said if you use this, because one of the things is just like it said fish anywhere, fish anywhere. So I wonder if the other one, it just like increases it up one level. I think that's what the other one does, is it just increases it by one level. I want this fish so badly. I'm gonna submit a ticket. I'm submitting a ticket, y'all. Disney, give me my here and there fish. I'm sick of hunting like this. I guess it's not hunting, it's fishing, but nonetheless, I'm sick of fishing for it, y'all. Let's see, what do we got here? This rod does look really cool when it's all enchanted, though. Yeah, it does. So it says morning or evening, and so on the where I've been like looking up for like support, it is between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. that they consider morning, and evening is considered 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. I could be wildly confused, but I believe that's what the IGN said. And I feel like they are somewhat credible of a source. We'll see if I can pull it up and I'll show. Yeah, I like IGN a lot, and like one of their social media guy that's on most of their social media, like TikTok, Instagram and stuff, like super relatable. Like he's not like thank the good gods of Dreamlight Valley. All this for this thing. And I bet there's only gonna be one. Only one. Let's see, can we get a double whammy? Double whammy, double whammy? Of course not. Oh, but I got 2 of them. I'm glad I took Scar with me so we could get 2 of these damn fish. I know. So I was scrolling through. Woo woo! Thank you, Endless. I was scrolling through. What was it? It was the comments. So they had the picture of that fish on their Instagram, and I was scrolling through the comments, and a lot of the comments were like, "Can you please allow us to make fish our pets?" Like, and some people are like, "Well, they can't like swim on the ground, you know, like an idiot." And they're like, "No, no, no! Like, can we make it so we can like put our fish on display?" And I think like when there's like cool, I'm not gonna lie, in Animal Crossing, that was one of my favorite things, was having like aquariums in my rooms. Especially when you got like the big ass fish and they would like be like a full like above ground pool. Remy's in his house. Like, was it like sharks that were like in the above ground? Like they were just like in these massive tanks.
Can I get a little help here?
I remember having like rooms like dedicated just to having one big old fish in there, and that just made me feel so good.
Huh?
It came from the here and there, and we're wondering what to do with it. Can you make a meal out of it? Yes, please. I wanted to jump one of those big tanks on my motorcycle. You ride a motorcycle? I never knew. It tastes, it tastes. The suspense is killing me. Delicioso. Lightly sweet, salty with just a bit of tangy acidity. Sounds like it's great for the purpose of this joke I do. All right, Evil Knievel, calm down. I would want to jump one of those tanks too. But I would do like something a little bit more exciting and adventurous. Like I'd want to jump one of those shark tanks in like a unicycle. Yeah, real adventure. Living life on edge. Tomatoes, mushrooms. Write these down. Tomato. Mushroom. Oregano. Whole village would have been sucked into here and there. Why don't I make this meal for Nala first? That'd be perfect. We should name it on honor of her. Take the recipe. Lioness Feast for Nala. Alright, at least we get a recipe. At least we get a recipe. We're not having to like figure this stuff out. I hope not, especially with this fish. Lord. I think he has a kitchen. Yeah, but I feel like we're a little bit more professional in the other one. I think it would be a speedstorm situation. It would end up in the tank with a shark. Oh! That could be dope. That could be dope. Are there any, like, what if they did like a Finding Nemo one? Like, obviously you couldn't race with Finding Nemo characters unless they were just like a bowl inside of the cart. What if they did like a Finding Nemo level? Like, not even Finding Nemo, like Finding Dory. Like, with them, whoa, they actually have like tanks and stuff. Like, what if it was set in like a water theme park? Like, not water theme park, but like an aquatic park, you know, with like all of the aquariums and things like that. That would be dope. That would be super dope for Speedstorm. You know what? I just need to call up Disney and tell them to come join in on one of our Dreamlight Valley streams, because the ideas that we come up here are primo. They are primo. It's where it's at. Alright, so let's learn this first. Oh, perfect. Lioness Feast. Perfect. Okay. Let me make you a meal. Nala. Also, I'm curious if we'll ever have to catch this fish again, and if it is still catchable. I would agree. I would agree. That's actually what I want to. I was mentioning a friend that would be like Little Mermaid. Oh, yes! Little Mermaid track would be great, too. Because also they can incorporate the Little Mermaid characters like they did here. Like, Ariel has legs and fins in this one. I still have both of these fish. Did they... You only just take like a little bite of it and like hand it back? Like, here you go. It's sweet and salty, but it's with a slight acidity. Knowledge, so help me. You better not be in bed. Alright, at least you're in your house. So help me. And they can have like Prince Eric in there. Could you imagine an Ursula? Like Ursula obviously would be like have to be like a fish out of water. But like an Ursula like driving on the speed storm track. That would be oh. Calm it down, kitties. Calm it down. It's okay. It's all good company here. Also, the color of this is almost kind of like... I don't know how I feel about it. Like, it almost looks like a strawberry yogurt.
Goodbye.
Nala, that only took us like a week and a half to do, I feel. To celebrate Nala, the protector of the Dreamlight, of course. I hope you enjoyed the Here and There fish.
Woo! Hey!
Keep the ballet safe. Aww, we're so cute. You're part of my pride, Nala.
Ha!
Also, I don't know why the screen does that.
Woo!
Dreamlight Valley. Isn't the final update coming out here in July? Seriously, unless like it could have been a salmon, and she would know no different. Scrooge McDuck to make a special place for you. It's an oasis. Oh, I do like her. Her level 10 was super dope. We just have to find a place for it.
I'm so
Can I put it in my
proud of you.
house? Can I put it in my house? Which we do need to do another Dream Home Makeover to the house. Disney Dreamlight Dream Home Makeover Edition. Oh. Let's go drop off some belongings. Some belongings. The storage room has only gotten worse, y'all. Like, I need to start hiding things. Like, it's gotten so bad. Oh, see, look. Here's all the potions I was talking about. There is the Brilliant Blue potion. I just got that one 2 days ago, I think. Gleaming Gold potion, Raging Red potion, and then the Electrifying Orange. So orange I had to go back for. So if you haven't gotten all these, if you want me to spoil it for you, let me know. I just wish we could keep all of our like royal tools looking this cool, but it only works for so many. Welcome, Queerly Vegan. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. How are you doing today? Also, if you have a name you prefer to be called by, just let me know. I'd be happy to call you by it. Yeah, they're definitely hard to craft. I haven't done these newer ones. I think I did the one prior. It took most of... What are the other ones? I have to show you. So it used most of these ones, which these ones aren't super hard to find, but it took most of these. But again, welcome, Queerly Vegan. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the community. Glad to have you. And now we have to find a home for this. What does it look like on the counter? Look at it! It looks so sad. Why can't they just give it a smile? Oh, this is sad. I don't... It's disturbing, but I somehow like it. It's now going to be a fixture in my home. Do we put it next to the vase? Oh yeah, because we have like the Lion King vase. So we'll put this right next to it. It's a little vase and little decoration next to it. Perfect. We really do need to do another room makeover. I think we'll start that. Let's do that. So I have lots of furniture. We just have to decide what type of room that we want. So I think we started, this was like kind of like an oasis retreat that we started here, which I think that might be the direction we go. And then here, this one was just kind of tying off to the first room. Kind of similar wallpaper. We have Sully's chair here, Gorge. But like similar theme, but I think maybe we do something more like Arendelle inside the... let's do a little bit more Arendelle in here. How are we thinking about Arendelle? So let's take a look at the furniture. Can we filter this, please? All right, so we're gonna filter it. Did I miss it? Cinderella, Lower Dreamlight, no. Coco, no. Wasn't there one? Is there not Frozen here? Oh, there it is. Very, very confused. See, oh, I guess I have two different tubs. We have a towel rack. We have all these towel things that we can do. We have these beautiful green meadow mountains that we can do. People get some nice counters to put in here. So I think we're going to start with the signature piece here. We're going to start with the big green windows, and then we're going to tie everything off of it. How's that sound? We'll center that right there. That'll be like the focal point of our room. We got to get rid of you. Oh, but that was so peaceful and serene, wasn't it? All right. Wallpaper. What do you want to do for some wallpaper? We're starting foundation. Foundation of this room. We'll come back eventually. Ooh, eerie wood paneling? But do we want it to be eerie? Or is that eerie? Eerie? I'm not sure it's a vibe. I'm not sure we have anything that's a vibe for this. Do the Willy Wonka wallpaper? The ones that scratch and sniff? Or the scratch and taste? The Snozzberry tastes like Snozzberry. I think maybe we start with, or do we want like white walls so that we can just really have like this moment of just like clarity? The Snozzberries taste like Snozzberries. But is it, what are the other? Oh, oh, that's cute. It even has a reflection of the light on the floor. And then maybe we have like a focal wall here. Gold trimmed gray stone paper. Oh, I kind of almost like this better. But Arendelle's furniture is very like, kind of like all like exposed wood. Let's get a couple of the pieces in here. And we're gonna go down to our filter again. So we'll do all. Oh no, where'd it go? All right, Frozen. Okay, so let's put these things in. So yes, put that there. Exposed wood. Did I really have to buy two of the same thing? Norwegian spruce and a birch tub. They're very, very similar, I suppose. And I'm thinking more like spa. Like more of a spa, not necessarily like a bathroom. I was thinking more of like a spa here. Do they even sell toilets? I don't think I've seen a toilet yet. Okay. Oh, absolutely. I am not checking. I'm not going back and digging through my inventory, but let's see. You can tell a difference. So one's like darker and one's lighter. So what I'm thinking here is we'll do this here. So it could be like maybe like a little like couples. But maybe we'll get matching. So we'll do... I think this is a vibe, right? Like this, that looks good, right? So we have extra bathrobes there, hanging right there, all ready to go. So we need to go buy more of these. Which one do you think you like better? I do kind of like these walls for this setting. I think the wall looks nice. I'm leaning... Are these darker over here? It is a darker wood, so maybe we need to go with a darker wood for these two. So maybe these will be one-offs with like a lighter color. And then we'll do over here. We'll go by dark, all the dark wood for all these ones. So this one is going to be. This was the birch wood, right? Because we can go buy all this from good old Uncle Scrooge. Oh, that would actually look cool inside there too. Do we have like a... I just like the idea of like steam and coals. No.
Now this is an island I can spend some time.
I don't think overhead lighting is going to be a great option.
Greetings, neighbor.
I'd like to order some furniture, please. Of course we can't. We can filter this one, and we can filter it by frozen. Okay. Oh, it only lets us have the lighter one! Maybe the other one is not... It still had it listed under frozen. No, did it? Yeah, it did have it under frozen. Let's see. Do we need counters in there? Do you think we need counters? With like a sink and stuff? Or you think they're good? They're good? I thought everything that you already purchased you could go back and buy more in the inventory. Oh crap. So I think the other one was birch, right? I need to figure out the titles of them. Maui? You are so loud. Bro. This may not be the sleigh that I was looking for in this build, but looking for a different type of sleigh. Why did I not know these existed?
The valley is becoming such a...
Ooh, look!
How did I not know?
Fishhook constellation.
Though I do enjoy like that we have food on the table, but those are good placeholders. I think I have this. Does that show like our inventory? Sweet does. We have one. This might have to be one that we build over time. Oh, look right there. Birch. Oh, crap. Filters. Furniture zones. Bathroom, right?
Oh, if you see Moana, tell her Maui says you're welcome.
That's the only bathroom. Really? What else would it be under? Furniture. All. I guess it could be underneath Dreamlight Valley. Where is... No, there's same universe, so it wouldn't make sense. I guess they're both there. So there's the darker one. I guess I was going crazy. Okay.
Have a lovely evening.
All, filter, frozen. We need one of those. Order. All. Can it just leave the filters on, please? Bruh. Right, we need one of these. And welcome back! Where'd you go? Red's burrito time? Red's burrito? Red's burrito?
Thank you kindly.
I'd love for you to stop by sometime.
Cherry Coke time! I haven't had a Cherry Coke in probably like 5 years. That sounds wonderful. Oh, I forgot to buy another one of these ones. That's okay. We are going to have to figure out a lighting situation here. It is a bit dark, and I want to brighten up the space a bit. How do we feel about the floors, though? Are the floors a vibe? We want all. We need filters. We need frozen. Norwegian spruce tub, which will go right here. The symmetry, though, that we're gonna have here. It's a little closer to the tub. Oh, I think we're gonna lose a little bit of our symmetry, though. See, this sits very far back. Then maybe we do. Let's try this. Maybe is this maybe like right by the tub for them, and then we put this here, but I don't think there's gonna be enough room there. So maybe we got to move them a little bit closer. That's not bad. Or do we want to do like a divider between them? Because I'm imagining like there's a cute little couple in here. They're enjoying spa time together. And then we can have the individual spas kind of like over to the side. So we need to buy 2 more of these. 1 more of these. And then I think we can put like the fountain right here in the middle. Just kind of for everyone to enjoy. Is this going to be in lighting, utilities, ceiling, walls, decor? Also, I could definitely see this place having like a roaring fireplace as well. Would this be in the middle of our spa? Nice tranquil sounds? I absolutely would think so. I don't know if it's as peaceful as I want it to be, but it does have like that trickling water. I also think it's my fishing rod that's humming. Okay, that's better. Oh, so much better. You like it? You really like it? So imagine like you're right in here. You're in your little Norwegian tub relaxing. And you're just staring at this beautiful fountain, listening to the tranquil sounds. And as soon as you get out, you come over here and grab your robe. And then, where would we head next? Do we need like... So I think we're going to do... Maybe we move... So we still want to keep like some distance. So maybe this will go like right here. And then we can have another towel rack right here. And then another one of those right here. Because I'm thinking, like, where are you going to go? Like, you get out of your Norwegian spa. Where are you going? Oh, damn it, I pissed myself again. There's no running water. I am so sorry, Endless. Hopefully it wasn't in the bed this time. Yeah, so we're not going, like, exactly with symmetry, but I like the vibe. I like the feel here. Do we put in more windows for decoration? I think so. So I think if you're at like a Norwegian resort, you would have more windows. They'd be really nice and bright in here. Maybe some gold detailing on the walls. I have to be mindful because I think there's only so many things you can buy from Scrooge in a day.
Good day, dear.
I would like to order some items, please, you good sir. Now we have to go find them. Filter. Frozen. I think it's like 20? Oh, okay. I like the color of this one because it matches everything, so we'll just buy 2 of those. All filter frozen. We need 2 more of these. All filter frozen. We need 2 more of these. All filter frozen. And I need 2 more of these. And then now let's go to wall category. Oh, yes. I know it has like the Mickey Mouse, but I think this would look good. This is a memory frame though, right? No. I was thinking it was it was a mirror, because you would definitely have a mirror at the spa. Do we have a bookshelf? Like maybe you're reading while you're in your Norwegian spa tub? Let's try art. Because we want to kind of fit with that gold theme. Oh, remember when we bought this? Oh my god. I thought this was something that was so ugly. And now it is so cool and perfect for this room! I think I bought one too many, but it's okay. It is perfect! Would this be inside of our spa? I noticed, I think this is what we already have that we got from Nala. I forget when I buy things because I just would come in here. I'm like, oh, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool, and then I leave the game. So that's it for walls. What about art? Is that where we just were? It's kind of a combination of both of them. Lighting. None of these are gonna be. This is when I should have been doing some like overhead lighting. Absolutely, I'd be more than happy to do so, Endless. Would you like to see it indoors or outdoors? I have other floors that are empty that we could try it in an empty space, or would you like to see it outdoors? And if you do want to see it outdoors, where would you like to see it? Just keep in mind that there is no room in the plaza or the meadow. Indoor, outdoor, and if so, how would you like to see it? Whatever's easiest. Okay. Well, let's go to a room so we can see if it has some really nice sound to it. Expand house. Take me to the 2nd floor, please. Alright. Furniture. We want to... I think this was in... what? Lighting? No? Was it in foliage? What category was it in? Art? No. It's not lighting. Foliage, windows, walls, miscellaneous probably. I guess we just got to filter. All filter. Lion King. Oh, outdoor only! Okay, so we're gonna have to listen to some birds and stuff to it too. So we will... I need to go down. Take me to floor 1. Thank you, Scar. Let's see if we have a spot up here. I was hoping we could go indoors so we could actually...
At least that's what my father said.
Clear a spot. grab this while we're here. Alright, now let's go to Furniture. We're gonna go all filter Lion King, please. Which is interesting because we could do the waterfall indoors. I guess this is just... Oh! It's a chungus. Oh my gosh. It would be big as one of those rooms. I'm glad it cleared out some space. It is gorgeous! This is beautiful. Like, this is so impressive compared to what is the thing that we got from... I'm trying to remember the characters. What was the one that we got for Simba? I don't remember if it shows us or not, but the thing that we got from Simba was just like lame. And Nala, this is what we get from Nala. See, I guess that's why they made you put a little more effort into it, but this, like, look at it! I have to figure out where it's gonna go. It definitely makes sense to be up in this area. It's pretty. It's pretty. It's real pretty. Also, like, this would be something I'd ask my digital assistant to play as I go to bed. Digital assistant, please play Nala's Water feature from Dreamlight Valley. Alright, our Norwegian bathhouse. Alright, so let's go to furniture. And this is kind of annoying here. Get these placed out. Oh, you are so welcome, Endless. Also, I need to change my perspective here. That looks a little bit more, I guess. Alright, change perspective. You gotta go over here. Okay, now we gotta go back to furniture. And then we can edit with the mouse. So you are going bye-bye. You are going right here. We'll move this over here. The last time, so I've been kind of doing it just a little bit. It's been mainly on stream that we've done it. Except with the exception of... Ooh, that's not gonna fit good there. Okay, so maybe we just do like spas like here, and then maybe we have like some like seating or something that we put over here. Also, it looks like those sit more flush over there. Do they? No, I guess they sit equally as far. So then maybe we just do... this right here, or I guess we have it over a little bit like that. These toilets are huge. My toilet's bubbling. Okay, but we don't have, so maybe there is not a towel here. And maybe we just have like 2 sets of towels over here. Which, I think I bought 2 of those too, right? Did I forget? Filter. Frozen. No, I didn't. Okay. Alright, we have to move that shelf too. Oh, this is looking, we're about to, this is be perfect. That goes there, then this goes here. Ah, so we have like a supply station here, beautiful windows. Not necessarily sure we need this many towels. Maybe give them a little room to walk around. And we had that wall art. We have to figure out where that wall art's going. Those mirrors. Also, that door is hideous. Oh, but we do get a bit of symmetry here if we have, like... Maybe we just have, like, a little station over here with, like, a little sink. So they can twitty-oop, twitty-oop. And then maybe, like a little bench or something here. I think so. Yes, yes you can. I don't have many doors to choose from that are gonna fit like the spa theme. I'm not even sure I like these floors. How do we feel about these floors? They will kind of tie into the suns that we have. Maybe those will go to both sides of the door. We do have 3 of them. But in terms of symmetry, maybe... No, I like the 2. I think the 2's nice. But do you think we should take them up? I think that looks better. Alright, let me select on this crazy thing. I think that's looking good. So you walk in, the first thing you see is this beautiful fountain here. And then you can choose your spa destination. So this person has their own little bathrobe. And then we go over here. And this individual has their little towel. They have theirs, their little bathrobe. All with this beautiful mountain view that goes right there. Also, we want to make it easy and convenient for them to restock those robes. So we have restocking stations. Alright, so I think we'll also do another robe here, you know, just in case, like, when they first come in, maybe like them feel all warm and cozy. So I think we just need something like a seating area and then maybe just like a little sink. So do we have any little sinks that would fit there that would be kind of like, kind of still fit in with this wood theme, you know? Would it be in utilities? Oh, like, yes. Yes, like, I feel like this fits. Like, yes, yes, yes. This is perfect. Why is this turning out so good? I did not expect it to turn out so beautiful. I can't believe it's all the fireplaces that we have. I thought we had more. Oh, how do I have 2? Did I buy another one of these? They really need to tell us what our inventory is. Please, please, please. Have you ever peed in the sink? There's a lot of pee questions tonight. I feel like, especially if you have a winner, then yes, maybe. I feel like as a child I would have.
Oh, greetings, neighbor.
We are looking for furniture and we are looking for seating. Preferably something that looks like it would fit in here. That doesn't look cozy, but it looks like it would fit in though, right? Like, especially like, I don't know if like this was something that was like encouraged by my parents, but like if like all the bathrooms are used and you really had to pee, it was like, fine, I'll go to the backyard. Like, I really gotta go. And like, it's like also that one person that's like, I gotta go number 2. Like, and that's like, okay, well, you obviously get priority. You're gonna get the bathroom. How is there not more seating? I do think we should have like a little, no, it's white, so I don't like it. I'm gonna try keeping an eye out for more of our overhead lighting to see if we can lighten up this space, because it is a little bit dark. It is a little bit dark. I'm not seeing the perfect seating either. Almost on there, I apologize. I think that's what we're gonna have to do. Do we just want to place something in? I think that's just like, that's too industrial. Like, it's just not gonna fit. It's too modern. Do you think we can craft something? Do I have enough wood to craft something, you think?
Bye-bye.
That cowboy lamp is really cute. I'd agree. I think that was Woody's. I think we got the cowboy lamp from Woody. Functional items. Furniture. There we go. Nothing that we can craft now. But is there anything that we could potentially craft in the future? No. I feel like I'm really missing out on furniture here. Alright, so let's look at this. Collection. Furniture. Like, we only have a fraction of what the furniture is. And I don't know, does it show us all the furniture that is not available? What did that say? Oh, we don't have any Cinderella furniture. I refuse. We also don't have any Hercules. I feel like the... Oh, there's only one of one for Hercules. I also feel like the item shop has been full of nothing but Wally. Nothing but Wally. Alright, alright, alright. Let's go ahead and we're gonna save and quit. And we are going to wrap up stream for the evening. And tonight we are not gonna raid out. But I do want to say thank y'all for the coziest of Disney streams tonight. A little Speedstorm, a little bit of Disney Dreamlight Valley. The best of both worlds. We got to decorate, we got to meet Nala, and we got the most beautiful water feature that we could ever have for our beautiful Dreamlight Valley. So, excuse me. So, I just want to do a huge appreciation thank you to all of you for chatting, lurking, anyone who followed today. I do greatly appreciate it. Thank you again, Queerly V. Hush. Thank you, Queerly Vegan, for the follow. I really appreciate it. Luke is having another ick. Another lick? A lick? A lick of what? Oh, goodness. But I appreciate all of you. You are wonderful. You are fantastic. If you need to, get some food, get some water, get another cherry Coke if you need it. I know I'm going to go get a little snack myself. No! Was she back at it again? Do you want to see her? She moved over to the... There's a shadowy figure. You won't... It's not gonna... that light's not anything compared to what these... these other lights, these key lights. Actually, maybe. I might become very, very... Let's see here. So one of these lights, let me get myself a little bit in camera. I'm not sure what I'm gonna look like. I may turn a different color, so we'll see. So these new floodlights, they are really intense. One of them is 80 watt. Are you ready for this? Like, this is just me being pure chaotic right now. That's me, pure chaos. Are you ready for this? So we're gonna customize the light, and we're gonna go... This is white light. And so it's not as bright, right? This is 100%. Like, look at that. You can actually see like the texture of my couch with these lights, and I look super washed out. All right, that's it. That's all. Let's change it to something a little bit better. There we go. Looks like I have some color to my skin again. You saw Lex, and you saw my whole living room. You're welcome. All right, y'all. We're gonna dance it out. Also, by the way, we'll be back live tomorrow around 7:30, 8-ish again. So we should be live around then. I have a fairly good idea what we're going to be doing tomorrow. I don't want to commit to it right now, just in case anything changes. But we'll be back live tomorrow around the same time, 7:30, 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Meantime, if you haven't done so, check out all the different things. Check out the Discord. Check out the socials. And I will see y'all very, very, very soon. Y'all have a lovely evening. Sweet dreams. I'll talk to you tomorrow. GG Endless! Good night, everyone.